Hey guys, Jake with White Rock Decoys here, and today we're going to go over a question we get all the time, and that's which decoy should I choose when I'm hunting Canada geese? Windsocks or silhouettes? So I want to lay out a scenario for you. We're hunting an X field. There's 100 or 200 honkers in it, and we're going in there in the morning, and we're going to put out 100 decoys. And all of a sudden, the geese are coming in the morning, and they're coming in hot, and what they see is 100 geese sitting in the spot they were sitting the night before. And they get closer and they get closer and they get closer, and all of a sudden, they see 5 alligators sitting in their decoy spread. What do you think the geese are going to do? You think they're going to focus in on the geese that they expect to be there, or the 5 alligators that are poking their head out? And obviously that's a little ridiculous, but what we always say is it really doesn't matter what type of decoy you're using to hunt Canada geese, because the geese are coming to the field and they expect to see other Canada geese there. It's when the geese start seeing you that you start having a problem. So there's 2 things that come to mind when you're trying to decide whether you're going to start your spread, your mobile decoy spread, with windsocks or silhouettes. And it really comes down to confidence in the decoy and a personal preference on how they store and kind of go out and work in your decoy system. So we've been doing it for years, and we've been killing Canada geese over windsocks and silhouettes, combination spreads, and we've seen absolutely no difference on how the geese react to a windsock spread versus a silhouette spread. That being said, I know there's a lot of guys out there that have a lot more confidence in hunting over silhouette decoys for Canadas because, you know, they don't move as much, they don't always have wind and that kind of stuff. And if that's the reasoning behind why you would want to choose silhouettes, absolutely choose silhouette decoys. You'll kill Canada geese all day over silhouette decoys. If you're hunting X fields, for sure, but even if you're running traffic, because the mobility and the compactness of a silhouette decoy just allows you to have those numbers that you can't always have when you're running your strict full body spreads that you're used to. So now you guys are going to say, okay, Jake, we know silhouette decoys work. It's a proven tactic. Why would we even bother with the windsock decoys for Canada geese? And I'm going to tell you it comes down to one thing, and that's hide. So a silhouette decoy is a flat decoy, and the perspective of the geese when they're coming in, if they're coming in higher, you have less hide versus a windsock decoy that has a horizontal, more full-size picture. So if you're hiding underneath a windsock decoy, you can kind of get under them, they fill out better, and you got a fuller spread when you're hunting with a windsock decoy compared to a spread of silhouette decoys. And that's the number one difference between the two, as we've been able to see over the years as we've been testing, how the geese react to a silhouette versus a windsock spread. Why we choose one or the other, it really comes down to personal preference. If you have the confidence in hunting over a silhouette spread, that's the number one reason to hunt over a decoy, is having confidence in it. And if you've done it before or seen people do it before, absolutely hunt over a silhouette spread. But I'm telling you, once you get the confidence in hunting over a windsock spread, and why we have the confidence in doing it is because we've been doing it for years hunting snows, and we see them. We see the Canadas coming in over the snow goose windsock decoys, and they decoy just the same as they do in the spring, in the fall, with wind, with no wind. It's just having the numbers out there, being in the right spot, and being hidden. And in our opinion, windsock decoys will hide you better than silhouette decoys. And that's why our number one choice, if we're going out in the field and trying to decide between windsocks or silhouettes for the day, we prefer hunting over windsocks. A couple of reasons we hear guys not wanting to hunt windsocks for Canada geese, they move too much. Or what if there's no wind? We really haven't found those to be valid arguments, and not that we're the end-all, know-it-all on hunting Canadas over windsock decoys, but there's some guys out there that are running big windsock decoy spreads for dark geese, and no wind and high wind, it doesn't really matter. If you got high winds, you're going to kill geese no matter what. They're coming low. You're just setting your spread a little different. And with the no wind spread, you act a little different. You set your spread a little different, and the geese act a little different. But the difference between a windsock spread and a silhouette spread in high winds, it really is very, very little. And when you go to a no wind situation, you get back to the point of thinking, okay, well, if the geese are going to commit to a silhouette in a no wind situation, which looks like a goose, but not really, why wouldn't they commit to a windsock spread when there's no wind? Especially with our back support system we got in there. Even if it's just a breath of wind, these windsock decoys fill up and will fill out your spread better and look bigger than a silhouette spread will. So I'm not here to tell you guys which way is best and what's going to work best for you, but I'm saying, open your mind and get those mega size spreads that you can gain with a mobile decoy spread, silhouettes or windsocks. If you can multiply the number of decoys you have in your spread from your 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 dozen full bodies or whatever you have in your trailer 3 times, just because you have the ability to hunt and you have the confidence to kill geese over a windsock or a silhouette, you're going to do a lot better because you're going to hide better, you're going to travel farther, and you're going to hunt harder over a large spread of mobile decoys. Check them out, whiterockdecoys.com.